Alright, so this is going to be the first in a series of videos that I'll be doing about my approach to starting out Skyrim really good. I will not be using mods, the restoration, potion glitch, item duping, or any of those other ridiculously unintended mechanics that people use to advance in the game rapidly. There will be spoilers at some point during this video series, so I advise those who are brand new to the game, if you're worried about spoilers, you might not want to watch this video until you're at least your second playthrough. And at some point, there may be me cussing because I just cuss sometimes, so you've been fair warned. Here's my approach to starting out Skyrim really good. Perfect already example why I don't use followers normally, especially late game. They just get in the way of doorways. Yep, hi Alduin. We're just going to jump down here. A lot of people seem to know this at this point, but if you're fast enough, you just run right past Alduin. Just go right past his wing. They try to make it all crazy, but he's pretty predictable. It's not an actual fight with Alduin. While these two are arguing, I'm going to personally state myself, I don't like either side of the war. I personally hate things about both sides. I hate the Empire for their cowardice and the problems they've caused, and them trying to buy approval. And I also hate the racism in aspects of the Stormcloaks and all that, and kind of the closed-mindedness about some of their other approaches, but I do admire their fierce loyalty to their homeland and other shit, but
we should keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings on.
well, here's to hoping you can. Otherwise it's going to be a short-lived epic destiny of mine.
There should be plenty of gear to choose from. Right? We'd better get out of here.
Yep.
I don't think to split. You better get some gear.
Alcohols weigh only half a pound each and are oftentimes worth well over 10 gold coins apiece. I did not mean to take that bucket. This chest is always empty. We're going to go ahead and go into restoration. Favorite that. Yes, thank you. I know. Go ahead and favorite flames. We're going to equip Ancestor's Wrath. I'm playing as a Dark Elf. You might end up playing as something else. I'm going to favorite this. Equip 2 of these for the moment. Lightweight gear, just in general. Where's that bucket? Buckets are terrible. The only thing damn worse than a bucket early game is fur shoes. Come on. I need to adjust my zoom depth. There we go.
Let me see if I can get that door.
I'm sure you can get it. He's very capable, right? We don't actually have to wait for him. Yes, I know, my stamina's low. Thank you, game. Potions in this barrel. We have alcohol and other related ingredients. You're going to want to start hoarding garlic pretty early on whenever you find it. And we'll worry about Nordic barnacles and salmon roe later. But for now, garlic, if you see it, grab it. It's going to be used to make the most valuable potion in the entire game. Most potions only weigh half a pound, you'll notice, and they're worth far more than their weight in gold, so just grab them. Enchanted clothing, alcohols.
Fellows happened along just in time. Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage. See if you can get it open. We'll need everything we...
Yeah, I know. So we're going to get the hood from this cage. It's going to boost our total magicka capacity. Doesn't matter whether you're playing as a wizard or not. Having that extra kick of magicka, if needed, might help you get into the college a little quicker and easier. That's 30 points of magicka right there, just on the hood, which is 3 levels, which is pretty significant early game. I know, not quite worth its weight in gold. Just picking them up for now. The fact that I've read those now. I'm trying to stay as true as possible to the way I actually play, even though I'm not actually going to keep this character once the set of videos is done. I think the big guy ran along. Get a little more experience right here. There's going to be gold in the cell over here to the side. Skeleton and all that. These lockpicks don't really matter that much. You can pick up lockpicks from the Khajiit caravans you'll find wandering around or stopped outside of towns. And the Thieves Guild fences, like Tanelia and Riften at the Thieves Guild hideout, they sell large numbers of lockpicks. This guy. Nah, your stuff is just more money for me. Every last septum counts when you're brand new. By the time we're done in the first town, selling off stuff and moving loot, we are going to be at a point where we have well over 1,000 in cash. And that's just leaving and getting to the first town. Well, you know, sell off the loot, of course, but... Oh, right. I gotta drop a handful of things really quick so that I can move around freely and kill these guys much faster. Iron shield. These. See about bulk weapon. 4. There we go. Oh, thank you for killing him. Oh, that was a hurt. Grab the loot from them on the way back through. 2 archers over here. Yeah, we'll worry about that in a minute. I gotta grab the rest of the loot really quick. I'm intentionally going with the Imperial guy to start with, due to the fact that Alvor's house has an assortment of rather very handy items in it that you'll be able to take because you'll be a friend of, the household and the family. One of the more prominently important things that I'll detail later on is the usefulness of the smithing potion that you can just steal for free out of his basement. But more on that later. Should really equip the steel dagger really quick. Dagger. Iron dagger? Yeah, that works. Doesn't matter. Lower weight on the weapon you are swinging consumes less stamina.
Looks like the way out's up ahead. Come on. Let's see where this goes.
Come on, just pull the lever. Once we get past this bump in the door framing and all that, it'll trigger the scripting to have the bridge collapse. Come on, buddy. Get over here. There we go. Ah, bridge is falling. We're going to go back down here, drop down into this tunnel. Another minor healing potion right here.
I guess we'd better try this way.
There's a bag of gold. That one was 11 gold. Sitting on the ledge right next to the skeleton. I'll be dropping items again so that I can move freely. Oh, there's that steel dagger. Okay.
That's the end of that. What next? Giant snakes.
We're going to be grabbing these frostbite venom. Again, half a pound, 21 cash value each. Even if you're not into using poison on your weapons, I personally don't. It's quite good for selling. Another good early game loot item. We're grabbing these spider eggs for later usage when dealing with alchemy. Corpses flying everywhere. Lockpick. How nice of him. Spider eggs that have this wide, dark split down the middle of them pretty much are guaranteed to have spider egg inside of them. Just double checking I have everything. So far it looks like I do. Items go flying sometimes though. Oh, trust me, I'd love to hurry up.
Hold up. There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. Might be able to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow and watch
Finally almost out of the caves. Just in case somehow you don't know, while I'm over encumbered, I'm swinging my weapon holding down the right trigger. That would be R2.
This looks like the way. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever.
When you swing your weapon really heavy like that, the momentum of your swing helps pull you forward just a little bit. It doesn't seem like the biggest deal, but if you're traveling a fair distance while over encumbered, it will make a world of difference. While he's chattering on and on about the dragon, I'm going to move forward a bit. We've gone past this bit of black rock stuff. Going up over here where it's a little bit more flat. And I'll be dropping the bulk of the items that I can actually run with. The heaviest items, obviously. Two-handed weapons and all that at the moment. Trying to slow walk your way all the way to Riverwood is not just in any way really efficient, because you'll be unlocking fast travel very shortly. No, I'm coming with you, buddy. You don't even know. We'll be aiming to grab blue mountain flowers, blue butterflies, and other alchemy ingredients along the way as we're traveling with him. Blue butterfly already. A couple of blue mountain flowers.
Listen, we should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. It really uses the rebel captains.
Damn rabbit. Come on, buddy. Go. Go. I'm really not that far from you. I think you got confused by the rabbit a little bit. It's okay. Go ahead. The rabbit's not a threat. You will survive.
See that ruin up there?
Yes, I do.
Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares.
Yep, Draugr creeping through your window, molesting you in the night. I mean, yep.
I still don't much like the look of it.
Yep. It's old.
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
I'm going to be clicking mage to start with. Explain that in a bit later.
Mage, well, to each his own. It's not for me to judge.
Yeah, it's just efficiency. I don't even play as a mage. Come on, buddy. Call yourself a soldier.
Listen,
Move!
as far as I'm concerned, you've already earned your palm.
Uh-huh.
But until we get that confirmed by General Tullius, just stay clear of other Imperial soldiers and avoid any complications, alright?
Grabbing up pretty much every ingredient along the way that I'm bumping into. Right in the side of the neck. Excellent. Glad he didn't shoot me in the side of the head.
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to River.
These mushrooms that grow on the sides of these fallen trees and tall, messy tree stumps are critically important to a highly valuable fortified two-handed potion that also resists fire and a bunch of other handy crap.
There's my uncle.
And if you're not into being worried about resisting fire or using two-handed swords, you can sell them for very notable profit. And because alchemy is based off of the value of the potion created, because they're valuable potions, you're going to be gaining considerable amounts of experience in alchemy.
Who's this? He's a friend. Saved my life. Come on, I'll explain everything.
Every day we get visitors in River. Okay, come inside. Sigrid will get you something to eat. Tell me all about it.
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
You mean over the house? It didn't fly over the house, but it flew over the barrel. Your house must be ruined. I feel like it flew over the house is a better description. Makes you sound less crazy, too.
Sigrid, we have company.
The plate has a life of its own, clearly.
We've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be...
I'm worried about your plates, lady.
I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here, looking like you lost an argument?
They still don't like me yet.
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to John Tully as a scholar. We were stopped in Harrigan when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell a story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happening. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. Glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
Uh-huh. Thanks for stuff.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Bolivar in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. You'll do that for me. Even your best. I see no. The grind, if you've got the raw materials, you can use the fork. Jarl, so far, I don't. But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire at the end.
Did you really see a
No
dragon?
traitor.
Excellent. So, we can do a couple of things here really quick. We can jump up on this chair. Just grab these a lot easier than bouncing up and down or anything else ridiculous of the sort. Yeah, come on. There we go. Red Elves leaves. Let's see here.
Be back in a friendly
Snowberries, enchanting potions. What's under the plate? No, that doesn't matter.
You can make your
Is the alcohol? Yeah, the alcohol can be grabbed. Sword can't. That is a steel sword. That's not going to actually matter in the long run. You can take these. Check the cabinet for anything valuable really quick. Coin purse. that nonsense. Dagger, cash. We're going to go down the basement. Check this barrel. Nothing in it, apparently. Randomize loot and all that. The bow is marked as stolen. If you want to be super picky, there's 3 extra iron arrows you can pick up. I don't feel like dealing with that. Iron sword, iron dagger, iron gauntlets, troll fat. Can't take the plate body without it being stolen. We're going to have far better armor pretty soon here.
Someday, going to forge my own.
Nope, don't care about that hat. Not allowed to take the battle axe.
Papa says I'm not ready.
These blacksmith potions, we'll be stealing those a little bit later.
Make yourself at home.
Grab this woodcutter's axe. That'll matter a little bit later. We're going to be leaving. Another steel dagger available. Iron boots. We're allowed to take all these steel ingots, and we'll be able to do so for the rest of our game because we sided with this family and household.
What do you need, my friend? Within reason.
I'm going to rush over here, grab these couple of ingredients really quick. These Flyamantia mushrooms, you mix them with dragon's tongue flowers. These are bright yellow, as well as those mushrooms I was talking about on the sides of the fallen trees and all that. Those 3 together, dragon's tongue Flyamantia, and either of those 2 types of mushrooms will produce a very high value, lovely potion. Especially good for, I don't know, fighting fire-breathing dragons if you're swinging around a 2-handed weapon. Stuff like that. Has something to do with restoring stamina or fortifying it also. We sell weapons and armor to Alvor, and pretty much the rest of the stuff to the general shop. Breaking these furs down really quick. Turning it all into leather strips. This also reduces the weight of these items.
Well, one of us has to do something.
Yes, it's a lovely argument you're having. Hi, buddy. I don't care if something happened right now. I'm going to be selling these vials of poison, the stamina, and I'll be selling the magicka. I'll be holding on to these health potions, however. I'll be selling the alcohols and the food. Be selling the Book of the Dragonborn. I'll be selling these particular types of gems.
I better get back to cleaning the store.
Around the back of this house, there's usually barrels that semi-frequently have ingredients in them. This time it was only food. And I'll be directly heading for a cabin that is going to be our current first completely free house with all amenities you could probably want at the start of the game. Cost absolutely nothing to get this house, and it has more shit to it than Breeze Home. It doesn't look as good, that's for damn sure. I will promise you that right off the bat. but it is definitely the superior option for a starting house. Again, just grabbing ingredients as I go along. More of these mushrooms.
Thank goodness. I've been one. I was kidding. I managed to pick the lock and... Oh, there it missed. If you can stop them, you'll be a true hero.
Yep. Thanks for the added map marker, lady. So we're just on the opposite side of the river from where the Guardian Stones and all that are at. And you won't get a bounty for doing this if you do it the way I do it. So, here's Helgen. You come down this road along here, and then you end up at the Guardian Stones. You go to Riverwood, and then you can either go back up this way and jump and hop and force your way across the river. You can just run up this way, up the other side, to Ansie's cabin. This is where we're at now. We're going to intentionally go down into her cellar. Notice it does not say red marked, as if you'll get a bounty for picking it. We're going to come immediately back up. I mean, you can hang out down there for 30 minutes if you want, but we're going to come right back up. Damn rabbit. We're going to deal with her. We do not get a bounty for killing her because she attacked first. Self-defense. Something you're going to notice is it says steal on all of these. Items you store in these containers in this little shack cabin will not get marked as stolen even if you leave them in there for 15 days, 30 days, whatever. It'll say that you're stealing your own items back out of there, but they will not get marked as stolen, which means the guards also will not forcibly take them and confiscate them from you if you get in trouble with the law and they're like, well, I'm going to have to take any stolen items from you. If it was yours and you put it into these containers and then pulled it back out, it's still yours. The only container in this entire house, mind you, this house comes with a working bed, an arcane enchanter, and an alchemy lab table. Handy little things like apothecary satchels next to there and all that. Multiple containers and bags down here. I'll have the lighting better soon down here. The bed works. The only container that is not safe is this barrel when you first come in. We're approaching the cabin. Immediately to your right, when you come in here, this big pale barrel. Never store anything in here. If you leave for a handful of days and you come back and you've been away for a little while, your items you put in here will disappear. Every other container in this entire house is safe. It's all safe. Never use this barrel though. Alright, so that'll be the end of this first video. I'll see you guys on the second one.